Right, I done the exact opposite. Aha! Okay, that was way too loud. Hello, and welcome to the video. I am the Cosmic Turtle, and thank you so much for checking out the channel. So today we're going to be continuing the playthrough for the story mode for Bleach, Rebirth of Souls on the PS5. So we're doing the main story currently. We're also not very far into the story currently. We will be starting this one here, Quincy. So I went back and I did Memories of Rain so I could get the S rank. And I have also done a few other fights like within the story, and I'm starting to get a hang of the combat for the game.
What? No hollow again? Come on. What the heck is going on here? How many times has it been this week? Is that stupid pager broken?
Strange. It doesn't seem to be.
Give me a break.
I'm telling you, it's not broken.
Then what's the deal, huh? Is there another Soul Reaper around here who keeps beating the hollows before we can arrive on the scene?
No. Soul Reapers have clearly defined territories, so I don't think that's the case, but... Again? It seems that a hollow has been discovered nearby.
Listen, there really better be one this time around.
Angry boy. But yeah, so I've gotten a hang of the combat a bit better now, so I've since realised that when you do the triangle attacks, you can do directions, and then you do different attacks.
I'm only relaying the orders that were sent to me on the soul page.
Which is good to know.
All.
Then fix the stupid piece of junk! Squabbling, huh? How very ugly.
Yeah. Well, look who it is. Shino.
Miss Kuchiki. Who are you? What's with the getup? Playing mad scientist? Hold up. How do you know our names?
Mr. Kurosaki, tell me. You can see spirits, can't you?
What? No? That's crazy talk.
There's a hollow coming.
It's true, right here. There's an order.
Which way?
Over there. You can't even sense it yet? Really? And you
What a
call yourself
noob.
A Soul Reaper?
Oh, look at him go, Quincy boy.
The order disappeared.
Wait. Who are you?
Uryu Ishida. A Quincy. And I hate Soul Reapers.
Yeah.
What?
In other words, Ichigo Kurosaki, what I'm saying is, I hate you.
That's mean. What do you ever do to you? Also, the fact I'm streaming today, I guess, means I didn't get in trouble for streaming this game a day early. Yeah, streaming this game a day early.
Have you known?
Ever since you and Orihime poked both of your heads into that classroom.
Wow. Good job. You're sharp.
I haven't read any more Bleach. I got the Kenpachi card as my bookmark for Bleach.
What was that?
You aren't able to sense the energy.
Am I using the third one?
At all. Not even when they're right.
Oh, I haven't started using it yet, but I got Toshiro as well.
Me until today.
Sorry, I confess. I'm terrible with names and
Or,
faces.
Ultimo.
On the other hand, I was able to sense your rather unusual aura right from the very moment that I first arrived here at this school. And in addition, I was also aware that you became a Soul Reaper somewhere back in...
That's weird. Like, the last 3 games I've played, or last 3 games I bought, I should say, got, obviously, Bleach here,
Spirit ribbons.
bought Yu-Gi-Oh! On the Switch, and then Dragon Ball on the Xbox, so the last 3 games I bought have been anime.
A skilled Soul Reaper can even go so far as to touch it. If you were any good at all, you would have noticed mine. However, did you even know that a Soul Reaper's spirit ribbon is a different color? It's red.
Yeah, you gotta love a bit of red.
Quincy.
What color is yours?
To kill hollows.
Blue,
Would you like to play
yellow,
a game, Ichigo,
green.
To see who's superior. A Soul Reaper or a Quincy? I'll show you.
I wonder how they're going to do this.
See just how
Do you just
worthless
fight
Soul Reapers
loads of hollows,
truly
or they're going to
are.
make Uryu and Ichigo fight
You and
when
me?
they didn't?
No way.
What?
Me? Fight you? Why should I? What's in it for me, huh? You've obviously got some issues with Soul Reapers. But that's between you and your psychiatrist.
Oh, so you're afraid.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that. I'm just saying that between you and me, there's no contest.
As I recall, you got the Soul Reaper powers that you're currently using from Rukia, which makes you only a substitute Soul Reaper. To be completely frank, without her guidance, you can't even wipe your nose.
What was that? All right.
Oh,
If
the
that's
insult.
the way you want it, you're on. I'll play your game.
I have a suspicious feeling, but we haven't seen the last of that Quincy person just yet. It's possible that
Yeah.
you may need to become a Soul Reaper all of a sudden. So just in case, take this along.
Fucking holding
It
a
looks like
cone.
Rukia's prediction was right on. Cone, you stay here and watch me as I kick this stupid guy's butt. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear exactly what the rules of this game are.
We'll start with this. Recognize it? It's hollow bait. After I scatter it around, hollows will begin to converge on this town.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Whoever is able to defeat the most hollows in the following 24 hours wins the game. Are we in agreement?
Are you kidding? Everybody in Katakuta Town will be in danger. What
There's
kind
a
of
lot
sicko
of
are you?
cutscenes
You
in
know,
this game.
you're
Or
really
like
starting
long
to bore me.
cutscenes as well.
There's no need to worry about any innocent bystanders. Because I'm going to kill every single hollow that shows up here. And if you really have the guts necessary to protect people from hollows, you'll say yes and accept my challenge.
Do I have the manitals? Is what I'm hearing. He's insulting my manitals. Oh, I'm playing as Uryu.
I
Oops.
must show them how it's done.
Will I... Oh, that's unfortunate. Will I do more... Ah, there we go.
Let's go.
Really, Uryu? You keep going back in front of him. There we go, finally.
Well done. And goodbye. Here I come.
The only problem I have with this game's combat system is the way how the combos work, where if you don't hit someone with your combo, you stop attacking. Which I'm not a fan of. God damn it. There's artifacts. God damn it. Come on. Oh, there we go. We got him.
Well done. And goodbye. Here I come.
Alright. 1 second. Well, that didn't pause. Fantastic. Oops.
All right. That's That's one.
I'd have to go off it
You
just
know,
in case.
If you don't get moving pretty soon, then you're going to be left behind. I will give you a word of warning. Listen close. Hollows will attack anyone who they sense possesses high spirit energy.
Crap.
Ah! Ichigo, wait!
As I suspected, he doesn't know. Too bad, Ichigo Kurosaki. Your family aren't the only ones with inordinate spiritual gifts. There are others close to you. Since you don't realize that, the outcome will be that you'll lose the game, crippled by your own despair. And then you'll undoubtedly come to realize just how unfit you really are on the far bank of our Rubicon.
Yeah, Rubicon.
Damn.
I hope I don't have to do any more fights as Uryu in the story.
I bet. She probably went to play somewhere.
Well, so far, the characters I've played as that I had the best time with is Shunsui and Byakuya.
So, how the hell am I supposed to find these hollows?
Sadly, head captain Genryusai I had the worst time with.
Cone, go and get whatever that phone thing is from Rukia.
What? Come on! Why should I do what you say? No way! Forget all that nonsense!
Damn it, just go get it!
Screw you!
You ain't my mom.
7, 8, 9,
The Legolas down there.
11.
Speaking of Legolas, read a little bit of Lord of the Rings, not much.
What? The message is gone? So soon? Ichigo's unusually fast today. Again? What is going on?
Ah, what
Is the
indeed?
thing broken or something? There's no way that hollows could be appearing at this rate. What's going on? The number of hollows is exploding. What
Sounds like
is
it.
it? What's happening here?
Not good. I can't kill them with one shot anymore. Something's wrong. There's so many.
Oh, do we get to fight the Menos, do you
My
reckon?
strength is beginning to wane. At this rate. No, why am I whining like this? I have no choice but to keep going.
Yeah, I brought them all
I
here.
can't lose. I can't. No way. I'm not wrong, am I? Am I, Master? I swear that I will avenge you.
Oh, good morning, Chad. Where are we anyway? This isn't the school, is it? Where are we?
Where are we indeed?
So, you're
Oh,
finally
it's the boy
awake,
himself.
huh?
So, who's that?
I don't know. But I think it just may be that he saved our lives. Come on. Orihime's awake now. Let's go and hear the rest of the story. Why do we suddenly have these strange powers? And what do they have to do with Ichigo?
Hold on. What? Ichigo?
Very well, but listen. First, try your best to remember it. Remember everything that you saw, and try to recall how you had to fight.
Yeah. What you bleeping about? Ah, Greg's. What's Greg's
I
going
was
to tell me?
attacked by something I couldn't see.
Sip into spring.
Fighting to protect Ichigo's sister and the other kids got my blood boiling. And then I remembered the promise I made to my abuelo. I know, abuelo, I know. These big fists of mine aren't supposed to be used for hurting people. This mighty body of mine is for protecting people. I know that now. So please,
El Directo, however he says for one of his attacks, I'm sure.
power that I need.
Oh no! Drop my controller. Only 1 second before we carry on, yeah.
Yes, that's right. A monster attacked us at school.
Oh well.
It started controlling everybody around, and it even got to Tutski. And I thought that it was about time for me to try to protect her.
Well, you'd think, wouldn't you?
From now on, I'll protect you.
Santen Keshun, I reject.
I'll show no mercy to anybody who tries to hurt Tutski.
I've decided now as well. I am finally going to finish off my Yu-Gi-Oh manga collection. I've got like 11 volumes that I need to buy. I bought some the other day, which I think will take me down to 7 volumes needed. So, annoyed with myself for taking like... Well, I didn't stop buying Yu-Gi-Oh manga for 10 years.
Hold on.
But I started buying it in 2015. And I bought them for like 3 or 4 months.
Of course it is.
While I was buying... I spent about like a year buying Bleach, Naruto, Nura, Yu-Gi-Oh, Ultimo, I got 1 volume of that. Dragon Ball.
And fearsome monster, the one with the hole in the chest that attacked you?
Maybe something else, I don't remember for the very beginning. Or maybe some Attack on Titan. And then I stopped more or less for like 10 years. I'd buy something here and there.
Ichigo Kurosaki. As a Soul Reaper, he has a rather extraordinary spirit energy.
It's like 8 years. Like last year or the year before, I started really buying them again. And my god, is it so much harder now.
As a result of that, it simply flows right out of him, without any constraint at all.
Pokemon, but buying them as well.
Energy is so concentrated,
but they're still easy to get.
Various other spirits as well. And the same can be said about the two of you. Think back for a moment. On many occasions in the past, you two have come in contact with Ichigo Kurosaki when he was acting in the capacity of a Soul Reaper.
I bought some Full Metal Alchemist. I was buying the 3-in-1s for that, but then I decided to buy the hardbacks instead. I bought Volume 1 of Soul Eater and then decided to get the hardbacks instead as well. Or Fairy Tail, I bought a load of Fairy Tail early on as well. I think like 30 or 40 volumes. But they were still easy to get.
Inborn powers to be activated.
The bigger problem is the shop, well, Forbidden Planet. You probably have a Forbidden Planet near you, or you know of one in like a nearby area. Is they got a really good deal where you buy one, you buy 3, but you only pay for 2. So you buy 2, get 1 free. And they don't have the best, like the Rapid River of Fate. They don't seem to have the best like provider, whatever you want to call it, because like they can't get Dragon Ball singles, so I had to buy my the remaining Dragon Balls on Amazon, which is fine. But then when they go out of stock, you probably struggle on Amazon then until they finally come back.
I can't shoot enough Keto. It's too weak.
Oh no!
This hollow's a pig that's deflecting my shots.
I think he's a fish.
I've been in this Gigai for 2 months. Is this really all the strength that I've managed to gain back?
Wham! Is that Cone?
I miss you so
I knew
much,
it.
Rukia!
Cone? It's gotta be Cone. Hold on. If you're in Ichigo's body right now, then that means that Ichigo's become a Soul Reaper.
Oh, by the way, I think that Ichigo wanted me to ask you about something. Rukia! Look out behind you!
Well, it looks like it's safe here too.
You scoundrel! You caused this mess! You started this contest just to kill everybody in town, didn't you?
Oh. So this was your doing.
I suppose I should say nice to meet you. This is the first time that we've spoken one-on-one. Rukia Kuchiki. You in Kurosaki's body. Yes, that's right. The fact is irrefutable. I can't deny that I started this contest. But even if that's the case,
But what, punk?
I don't intend to let anyone get killed. If Ichigo ends up running out of strength, then I will step in and protect the citizens with my life. So, while the Soul Reaper watches from the sidelines, I will protect everyone from the Hollows. If I can't do that, then this contest was for nothing.
You. What were you trying to prove?
That is an idiot.
Hey, Uryu!
Ichigo!
I finally found you.
So I stand by it. If you haven't read it, like, you could obviously just read it online. You haven't got to go out your way to buy the books.
Between you and me.
Should definitely give Shaman King a go.
Just stop talking about who can kill the most hollows already.
And if you like Bleach with the whole Soul Reaper spirits and all the business, Shaman King, it's not the same, but
Say something.
it also has a heavy focus on spirits.
Ichigo! Look there! What the heck is
Because
that?
they're shamans, not Soul
Cracks in the
Reapers.
sky.
And
They're
Omnioji.
gathering at one point.
Wait, that's not all. Take a closer look. The Hollows. They're all gathering at that point.
Wait, Uryu! Look at how many of them there are! Think before you attack!
Yeah.
What? Are you scared, Ichigo?
Oh, they're gonna do the whole silly,
If you're scared, watch from here. I
You
won
know.
the contest. Over here, Hollows! The last Quincy, Uryu Ishida, will destroy you!
yeah, will you now?
Last Quincy? What's he talking about?
200 years ago, the Quincy's were wiped out. All surviving Quincy's completely despise Soul Reapers. The origin of that hatred lies in their annihilation. 200 years ago, nearly all of the Quincy's perished at the hands of the Soul Reapers. But it was a very difficult choice, even for the Soul Reapers.
Yeah.
The Soul Reapers really had only one option at their disposal: to eliminate the Quincy's in order to prevent the collapse of the entire universe. In the Soul Society,
Doesn't seem like a very hard
the Soul
decision then, does
Reapers
it?
are sometimes also referred to by another name: Balancers. An equal amount of souls must be maintained in the Soul Society and this world at all times. Do you know why that is? Because otherwise, the balance of the worlds shifts, bringing about destruction to the both of them. It's the job of the Soul Reapers to adjust the number of souls in the two worlds, and thereby maintain order. The souls that are
Right, I'm
released by
gonna
the Soul Society
wait
are
and see how it
accounted
goes
for by the
first
Soul Reapers when
with
they're
these
once again
cutscenes, because they're
born
very
into earthly
exposition
creatures.
heavy. They're
And in
very
a similar
static,
fashion, the souls that die here
and
are then returned
I
back
usually
to the Soul
don't like that
Society
in
by the
games,
Soul
which
Reapers.
I'm not too thrilled of it
The
here.
same goes for Hollows.
I'm just gonna cut them
By
some
entrusting the
slack and
handling
hope
of the back
that
and
it's
forth
just
transfer of all
because
the souls
they're
to
trying to
the
get
Soul
all the
Reapers,
exposition
the Soul
out of the way,
Society is able to monitor
and
the
then
number of
we'll get
souls,
really cool
and in that
cutscenes
way,
later.
They maintain the balance between the worlds. But then there was a wrinkle. The Quincy's appeared. You see, Quincy's completely eradicated.
Fire the arrow, what are you doing?
So when that happens, the balance gets upset. The souls that are released to this world don't ever return to the Soul Society again. The number of souls only increases in this world, which makes the whole universe tilt this way, and the Soul Society begins to spill into this world. Life and death are mixed together, creating chaos. In short,
We don't want
the
that.
collapse of the universe. A few years after the Quincy's were initially discovered, the Soul Society began pleading with them, basically begging them to let the management of Hollows remain entirely in the hands of the Soul Reapers. But the Quincy's stubbornly refused to agree to that idea. The number of Quincy's rapidly increased. The transfer of souls was disrupted. The situation quickly deteriorated
Cracked
to
my
the
lip.
point that the universe was
So
on the
I can't
verge of
really
total
smile or
collapse.
anything.
So then, it was decided that the Quincy's must be eliminated. Tell me.
Tell you what, there was a lot more
do you
fun
believe
collecting
that the Soul
manga
Reapers
back
were
like
cruel?
10 years ago, in like 2014, 2015.
I mean,
Oh, wait a minute.
what the hell am I
Did I start
supposed to say?
2014 or did I start 2013? I started somewhere between 13 and 14.
Damn it.
Oh.
I killed and killed, but their numbers only increase.
I believe I started by in Bleach first. I can just search. The worst one for an accurate retelling of when I bought it is Naruto. Oh! Ah! Yeah, see, so if you do...
Is that Ichigo?
And then you go sideways. Oh no, Ichigo.
Way to fight against Hollows.
I know all about your story now. Were the Soul Reapers right? Or was it the Quincy's?
Ah, how about you,
To be
punk?
completely honest, I have no opinion on that. But I do know one thing.
See, my man's putting so much effort.
I don't care
Alright.
what happened to the Quincy's 200
Alright, yeah,
years
see, so holding
I
up
heard the story a long time
does
ago from my
that,
master.
and then just pressing Y.
It's a little more than just an old legend to me. That's not the reason why I fight. I'm not so sentimental that I'd hold that against you. When I heard the story of the fall of the Quincy's, I actually thought the Soul Reapers were right. Until I saw my master die before my eyes.
Well, that's never good. You don't see your master die before your eyes. So if we
Because
search
he
for
was one of
Bleach
the last
1,
surviving Quincy's, my master was kept under constant
so I bought that in
round-the-clock
June
surveillance.
of 2014. Okay.
But nonetheless, Master kept arguing the case to the
Naruto
Soul Reapers
Volume
that
1.
Quincy's were necessary. He thought of ways for both groups to fight
Also
together.
June of 2024.
Soul Reapers.
24th
in the
of
peace
June.
the Soul
Bleach was the
Society,
10th of June, so I started
are
Bleach
always
first
slow
by
to
2
respond
weeks.
to Hollows in this world.
Let's have a look. When
He
did I get
argued that it would be better to have a
Dragon
team
Ball?
of Quincy's in this world who would be constantly on the lookout for Hollows and able to deal with them quickly. But the Soul Reapers' reaction to that was always the same.
March.
They'd say, "Don't interfere with our work."
Ah, I started buying Dragon Ball first.
So, my master was killed. The enemy that
I didn't
day was
realize
5
that.
large
I bought
hollows.
Dragon Ball on the 18th of
It was
March,
obvious he was
Dragon
no
Ball Z
match
and
for them
Dragon
without
Ball
the
on the
help of the Soul
19th.
Reapers. But as always,
It makes sense though,
They
because
were
I
slow
started
to
buying
arrive on the
the
scene.
orange blocks
they
in
showed up
December
and
of
defeated the
2012.
Hollows 2 hours after my master had started fighting. Master
Nura.
had been dead for an hour before they arrived.
I bought the DVD on the 10th of February 2015. Oh god.
Philosophy was never able to get through to the Soul Reapers. If they'd listened, they'd been willing to embrace his ideas. If they had recognized the strength of the Quincy's, they would have been able to arrive in time to save him. And Master wouldn't have had to die. Do you understand, Ichigo?
Have you considered that maybe he did have to die?
I have to show you the strength that the Quincy's possess. Frankly, I don't want your help in this battle. You're a Soul Reaper, and I'm a Quincy. Our two ways of thinking are totally...
I feel like I'm not allowed to win until he finishes his speech.
Please just watch from there. I will be more than happy to demonstrate its effectiveness for you.
Got him. Kill him. Yeah, the first one I bought was volume 9 on Amazon for Nura, so I must have bought that on like HMV or something. That was 2016. So I love going on Amazon and looking at my orders, like when I bought them, just to see how long ago it was. About Fairy Tail.
Number one desire wasn't to prove that the Quincy's
Let's
are
get
better than
rid
the
of
Soul
number
Reapers.
1 then, because I didn't buy one on
Both of
Amazon.
them to fight together as a team. If we don't do that now, we may never get another chance.
So I bought volume 2 and 3 on the 12th of August, and then volume 4 on the 5th of November.
Overwhelming odds. It's still better when it's done back to back.
In 2014.
Back to back? But how so? You mean actually fighting together? A Quincy and a Soul Reaper?
What Attack on
Side
Titan?
by
Did I buy
side?
any manga here?
Are you still hung up on that?
No, 2024 was the first time I bought manga for Attack on
We have
Titan.
no choice. We have to help each other. Isn't survival a good enough reason to overcome our differences?
Ultimo the 2nd of December.
I was born a human. I really don't even know all that much about Soul Reapers. I mean, I'm not doing this work because I like it. But I do want to defeat the Hollows.
Yeah, the
Why?
darn hollows. Because they smell.
Because my mother...
Oh, I thought, did the
was
game
killed
crash?
by
What
a
happened?
hollow. Now do you finally get it? That's enough reason by itself. But it's not the only one. It's just... becoming a Soul Reaper has given me purpose. Since that hollow killed my mother, my dad and sisters have had a really rough time.
Half an hour in and I've done 2
anyone else
fights.
to have to go through that.
There's a lot of cutscene.
I don't want to see that again. So I fight them. I'm not a superhero or anything. It's not like I can protect everybody in the entire world. But at the same time, I don't just want to protect the few I can hold in my arms either. I want to protect as many people as I can. Who do you?
So let's up the volume
Whatever
of
your
this
reasons for it,
Hurinade, is it?
This contest that you challenged me to is endangering a whole lot of people. It was irresponsible. And for that, I won't forgive you.
We've got about 2.
But now, we need to fight together. There are too many of these things to waste any more time. It's kill or be killed, so let's kill as many of these bastards as we can. I'll kick your butt later. How
That sounds
about
good.
it?
Jeez. You talk too much, too.
Yeah, there we go. I like how that
Nonetheless,
sounds.
Ichigo, I understand.
How do I do the
In
thing
other
again?
words, if we don't survive this,
Here it
then
is.
we won't be able to fight each other.
That's the idea. But I'm still gonna make you cry.
Just try it. If you survive.
Yeah, I quite like how this sounds now. I got a new tube and a new like head for the you know, like headphone rubber thing on the end. I'm not sure what you actually call them. The Rapid River of Fate 2. Oh, I didn't check.
Wait, Ichigo.
Because I got like 6 hours of
The
cutscene
hollows,
again.
they're
When
acting
did I get
strange.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Volume 1?
They're all looking up at the sky. It's almost as if they're praying.
What if I reduce you a bit more? Let's try that. Hello. Oh no, what do we do?
Whoa! What is that? It's bigger than big. Is it a hollow
It's bigger than big. No.
What are we going to do? We can't fight that thing and the multitude of hollows.
Shut up! We have no choice.
Yeah, okay, so I started buying Yu-Gi-Oh! In February of 2015.
Mr. Kurosaki.
February the 4th, I bought Volume 1 of the original Weird Yu-Gi-Oh! As well as Duelist at the same time. What else did I buy in this order?
Take care of all the hollows around here. That way you, Mr. Kurosaki, can concentrate on fighting
I
that
bought
guy.
Volume 1 and Volume
There's no time to
5
talk right now.
together. And with Duelist. So I did 2 orders on the same day. And I done Duelist on its own. Weird.
What is it? Rukia? What is that huge hollow?
That's a Menos. It's a giant hollow.
I bought a Dark
formed from the
Magician card on the
conglomeration
15th
of
of
ordinary
March
hollows.
2012.
But
How bizarre.
until now, I've only seen illustrations of it in textbooks. That's Menos Grande.
I doubt it's the
impossible.
same one.
When that thing appears, the Royal Special
But,
Task Force
in my
has
Lord
to
of the
come and deal
Rings,
with it. That thing, it's way beyond
I have
the
Dark
abilities of
Magician as
one
my
Soul
bookmark.
Reaper.
No way. How are we supposed to fight that?
Wait a minute.
It's
Let me grab a
pointless to
different
try to
card
think about
to
how
use
we
the
ought to go
bookmark.
about fighting that thing.
Slifer the Sky Dragon.
That guy? We just have to cut, and cut some more. There's
Yeah.
no other way.
And then if you take
Let's
out,
go.
because there's Pokemon on the back,
Wait! Ichigo!
there's a Venusaur. I actually haven't looked at this Venusaur in a while. It's a very
You
bad
can't
condition
fight that thing.
Venusaur.
Urahara, what are you doing? Do you
But
want
I bought
Ichigo
it
to
in like a
get killed?
market in Neath.
No.
Probably
Then
like
move.
10 years
We have
ago,
to stop
or like
him.
7, 8
Ichigo
years ago,
can't beat
for like
that.
£2 or something.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm very sorry, Miss Kuchiki.
I'm very
Please,
sorry,
just watch
Miss
quietly.
Kuchiki. It's so sad the original Kisuke voice actor died. This guy does a very good job making a similar sounding voice though.
A binding spell. My body, I can't.
That is for you.
So, I'm curious about something now. Let's see when I bought these two. Bleach 50 and Naruto 19. There's a chance I didn't... Oh, is the fight starting? No, okay.
Shoot. Not good.
There's a chance
I
I
can't do
didn't buy
enough
them on
damage with
Amazon
this.
and bought them in Forbidden Planet
Come
at
on,
this
Ichigo.
point.
Control your spirit energy. Let
Bleach
it build up and then release it
50.
at maximum output.
Oh, I did
I've
buy that
just-
on here.
Well,
The 10th of
I've
September
never really controlled my spirit
2014.
energy before.
What?
So from like June
believe
to
it.
September, I
How do you
got
even
from
fight
1 to
against
50.
hollows?
How the hell should I know that? Controlling spirit energy basically means just turning it on and off, right? But there's no faucet.
And I
How am
got
I
from
supposed to control its
June
flow?
to September with
If I'm giving
19 for
off a lot of
Naruto.
spirit energy, then maybe it's on full blast all the time.
Full blast all the time?
Wow.
Well, that would explain a lot of things. But the idea of all his energy pouring out all
know
the
what?
time doesn't seem to bother him even a bit. Good grief.
That's
Is he
interesting.
really that stupid?
I actually bought these two in the same order.
His spiritual
Apparently.
pressure is rising?
But yeah, I bought Naruto 19 and 20, Dragon Ball 18 and 19,
Was he actually going
and
to discharge it
Bleach.
here?
Oh no, 18, 19, and 20 for Naruto,
If it hits you, then there
and
won't be anything
47
left.
to 50, as
Just
well as
go.
season 1 and
Run,
2
Ichigo.
for Naruto. Oh no, season 3 of Shippuden and season 2 of Naruto.
Ichigo!
Mad old world.
That sound, sympathetic resonance.
Sorry, I'll stop talking over the cutscenes now.
And
Or
what's
will
this
I?
abnormal spiritual pressure? Ichigo is accumulating energy. The sound I'm hearing, it's like some kind of a giant magnet pulling particles of iron out of sand or something like that. It all makes sense. No matter how much spirit energy one has, if it's left to continuously spill out, it all drains away. If he can't even control his spirit energy, then he must have an incredible amount to do what he does. So if Ichigo's spirit energy was constantly contained, the pressure would skyrocket. Then, if he suddenly released it all at once...
So the cutscene has good things happen that are really cool. The problem is,
It's impossible.
there's a lot
Ichigo,
of just standing
Meadows,
with
all
lots
the
of
way from
exposition.
head to toe.
So the fact that they actually showed the slice go up and stuff, the fact that like Ichigo actually does the sword swing and stuff, I like that. I think it's cool that they're not super stationary, but there is a lot of stationary elements. Like if you compare this to say Spark It, honestly, my man is putting so much effort. I love it.
How, but somehow he managed to chase away that behemoth.
Honestly, you don't see many voice actors who do such a good job with the games. Like they just don't care.
I can't move.
My man, he was like proper going in for it, and I love
What's
it.
happening?
The shape. The Zanpakuto is losing its integrity. All
Like
that
for
spirit
example,
energy released at
Goku
once.
or Sean
Is it out of
Shamel.
control?
When he voices Goku in games, he's good,
Ichigo!
but he's not as good as when he does the anime. Same with Christopher Sabat with Vegeta or Piccolo or Yamcha.
Is this
They're
Ichigo's
good, but they're
spirit
not
energy?
as good. Whereas Johnny by here
This
is
materialized spirit energy
just
from
as
their
good
own
as the
souls
anime.
into a Zanpakuto. Quincy's, on the other hand,
More
gather
aggressive
them
in some
down their aura,
cases.
coat them in their own spirit energy, and then materialize them as spirit weapons. My spirit weapon, Kojaku, the Lone Sparrow, grew more powerful because Ichigo's aura poured from his Zanpakuto at my touch. No. I can't
Oh, please
maintain
do
its
it.
weapon form. It's...
Oh no, they
It's going to
didn't show it.
explode.
Or maybe I wasn't looking.
I know that this can work. Ichigo's excess aura. I'll steal it, focus it, and release it. Over and over again. I'll keep doing it until his aura level stabilizes.
What? What are you doing? What? I don't know what you're doing, but stop it! Your arms are getting torn to shreds.
Are they?
Shut up. I told
They
you.
could have put a little bit of
I
blood
hate
on
Soul
them.
Reapers. Before, you said to me that if we don't both survive, then we can't fight each other. Live so I can beat you up, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Yeah. Yep.
And you can hit me too, okay?
He has a sword, mind. Are you sure you want him to hit you? He has a giant ass sword as well, not just a little dutty thing.
Ichigo Kurosaki asked
Even then,
me
I
to
wouldn't want
join
someone to hit me
forces
with a
him.
dagger, so you know.
I'm sorry, Master. You see, I knew that you never actually hated Soul Reapers, and that your dearest wish was for us to join forces with them and work together. I think that maybe I was trying in some way to forget my weakness.
I reckon that's what it was as well.
Not risking my own life to help you when you needed it the most. And by placing all of the blame on the Soul Reapers, I tried to forget my own shame. Master, today I will help a Soul Reaper. I wonder, can you forgive me? Master.
How can I punch someone who looks so
Hello.
miserable? Damn it.
Well, just give it a try. You know, it might still work out well for you.
Menos appeared and it was defeated. I'm sure that this information won't take long at all to make its way back to the Soul Society.
Tell you what, though,
Ichigo.
one thing I have noticed, if you compare this to, say, like, Dragon Ball, this story doesn't feel like it's quite as easy to adapt into a game format. There's a lot of just...
So,
Ooh.
to where exactly are we being sent anyway?
We're moving out. Release the Hell Butterfly.
Oh, here they are.
Hold on. Capture or kill, huh?
Look at this walking.
This isn't a job for a Soul Reaper, is it?
Oh, goodness me. Yeah, like Bleach's story feels like it's a lot slower, and it's not as easily digestible in game format if you compare it to like Dragon Ball, for example.
I just need to pass by.
But then again, Dragon Ball always does Z onwards.
Hey, who do you?
So if you just made a Bleach game that started during the Arrancar arc instead of the very beginning, it would obviously
Those wounds.
start off a lot
You got them
more,
trying to help me suppress my spirit energy.
energetic, I
Isn't
guess.
that right?
Cut it. I haven't fallen so low as to need a Soul Reaper's pity.
Then again, I still feel like the original couple of
See you.
chapters of Dragon Ball is a lot more energetic. But I think it's also because it's just kind of like a weekly story at that point.
Your fault. He brought those wounds upon himself.
What do I care? It's not bad enough for me to worry about.
Yeah.
Huh? Whoever said that you were worried? I thought I told you not to be concerned.
You.
So we get to fight Renji next then. Be interesting to see how that goes.
What's the matter, Yoruichi?
Ah.
Looks like it could rain, huh? Here's some milk.
Cut the act, Kisuke. I know that you know that.
Yoruichi.
They are here.
Yeah, I see. Well then, would you like to discuss it before or after your milk?
Ah. Wait, what fight did I do in that last one just now? Or was that just a cutscene for the whole thing? Wait, that was just a cutscene. Right, so if you've got the little flame, it's a fight. And what is that, a little book? I can't tell what that is. Oh, I got the little arrows. Alright.
After encountering the Soul Reaper, Rukia Kuchiki, Ichigo
What's this?
Kurosaki gained the power of the Soul Reaper. He would go on to defeat several Hollows with Rukia, living the life of the substitute Soul Reaper. Ichigo met Uru Ushida, descendant of the Quincy clan, wiped out by the Soul Reapers. They defeated a Menace Grande, a threat under the Royal Special Task Forces jurisdiction.
This is the weirdest voice ever.
This exploit caught the attention of the Soul Reapers in the Soul Society. Having observed this battle, Rukia sensed an impending danger looming on the horizon.
So this is an Asian guy who can't pronounce certain English words very well, but also can't pronounce the Japanese ones well either sometimes.
Than she could have ever imagined.
This is amazing. Like, he didn't say Menos Grande properly, he didn't say Rukia Kuchiki, he said like Kuchiki or something. That was amazing. I have no idea what that was and why we needed it.
Rukia, dinner time.
To Ichigo, you need to change that t-shirt, son.
Are you kidding me? Seriously?
And
She
jacket.
took off again.
She's been there for 2 months at least. And you're still wearing the same outfit.
Rear
Alright.
conformity 113. Nerve union rate 88.5.
That's a good
Are you
rate.
serious? You mean she's really in a Gigai? You know, the visual department's information wasn't very good, but... Rukia Kuchiki, we found you.
Ah, my man.
Love, romance, I think that stuff's boring.
Renji
Feelings of
Uzumaki.
attachment, affection, friendship, it's all boring. If eventually I must
We're
leave
a
this
Naruto
place,
character with that red
friendship
hair.
and affection will only make it difficult. And then there's jealousy. None of them are necessary.
I wonder
emotions
who would
for
be
a
from
Soul
what
Reaper to
clan
have.
if they were in Naruto.
They're burdensome. Rukia Kuchiki. I believe that I may have stayed too long in this world.
You're quite right.
Oh,
But then, there is an upside to all this. You see, because you stayed too long, you at least got to live for a little bit longer than you would have been able to otherwise, Rukia.
You... Renji Abarai?
Hunters from the Soul Society are nipping at your heels right now. And you're telling me that you're so lost in thought that you didn't even notice it? I realize that you're an Ikigai, but it only took you a couple of months to completely lose your edge.
to though, and with that hairline, if he was in Dragon Ball, he'd be Vegeta's brother.
Talk, Rukia. Tell me where he is. Where's the human
Not that
who
I'm
stole
one to
your
talk,
powers?
mind you, but you know what I'm saying.
What? What are you talking about? Just because I'm in a Ikigai, that doesn't mean my powers were stolen. And how dare you even suggest that a human could take them?
It was a human.
Was it though? Is it fair to call him a human?
So that's the reason why you have that expression on your face.
I suppose he was a human.
You were taken in by the illustrious and noble Kuchiki.
Oh no, they're gonna make me fight as Uryu for this fight.
Reaper.
You
You're
shouldn't.
not allowed to wear a human expression. That's not okay. Isn't that right, Captain Kuchiki?
Byakuya, brother.
My
The transfer
God.
of Soul Reaper abilities is a seriously grave offense. The High Ones were kind enough to entrust us with the execution, rather than it being handed off to the punishment force. Now, tell us where the human is, Rukia. We want the human who captured you and stole your powers. We need to get our hands on him so we can kill him. Don't try to protect him. You know, don't you? My sword strokes, you didn't evade them. I let you evade them. This time, I'll cut you.
Yeah.
So, two armed men teaming up to go against one defenseless girl. How sad. What is this world coming to
Yeah,
anyway?
doing Uryu's
Let me
part.
tell you, that kind of thing really makes me mad.
So they put in the effort to give him the bandages, but not his carrier bag.
And just who are you?
Just a classmate. One that hates Soul Reapers.
Stop your incessant yapping, Four Eyes. I'm asking you a question here. Now answer me. Who are you?
Yeah, who are you, punk?
What was that now? I'll be glad to answer you. I'm a classmate of Rukia's. One who hates Soul Reapers.
You already said
Come
that.
on now. That's not what I asked you.
I'm Uryu Ishida. Nice to meet you.
Huh? Man, you're strange.
He
Well,
is.
don't read too much into it. I just thought that you had a right to know. That's all. You're a Soul Reaper, but even if that's the case, I think that you ought to know the name of the one who kills you.
That does it. So now, you're dead meat!
Definitely playing. No? Oh, good, good. I really didn't want to do that fight with Uryu.
What are you doing? Come on, for real. Get off of me.
Look at this, you idiot! She left a really short note. This can't be any kind of good. And come on, seriously, didn't you even notice it at all?
What's this?
Did he always have a
She
tablet?
deserted us. I just know that she has.
Why? Why didn't she even bother to say anything?
How am I supposed to know? Oh, I'm crushed. I was even here when she just waltzed right out the door and left. But she just abandoned me without even offering me a single word of explanation at all. Oh, the pain.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the manga or read the manga or seen the anime, it's slightly different. He gets taped to a toilet.
Let's go. Don't try to come looking for me, and don't waste your energy on worrying about me. Make sure that you burn this letter after you've finished reading it. And if you can, try to stay hidden. Lie low for a little while. What is this all about?
What
It
indeed?
doesn't even say the reason why she left.
Don't you understand? All right, listen to me very closely. Here's what you gotta do. Burn the letter and make sure you remain hidden. We're in danger here. They must be. It just makes sense. There's some kind of trouble going on between Rukia and the Soul Society.
Ah,
And I bet
it
in order
must
to
be.
keep us from getting involved in any of the trouble, she just went off all by herself. Maybe she's even dead.
Stop. Listen, don't jump to any wild conclusions. I mean, we don't really have a clue what happened. Letting our imaginations run amok isn't gonna help with the situation one bit.
Ichigo?
Come on, Kon. I'm gonna go Soul Reaper and find Rukia. Follow me.
Oh, okay. So, how are you gonna become a Soul Reaper?
Crap! That's right. I can't become a Soul Reaper without Rukia's help.
That's not true.
Hello. Looks to me like you have a problem.
You're...
So, may I be of any assistance to you? One of my best
Oh, come on, please
customers is
show
in trouble.
the Soul Reaper
I'll make
coming
an
out.
exception this once and do this on credit.
No, they're not going to. Honestly, I love the actual transition, I guess, from Ichigo turning into the Soul Reaper when he gets pushed out of his body. It's
What did I
basically
tell
what
you, huh?
what they done in Doctor Strange
I
when
couldn't stop him. I
like
wasn't even
when
able
people
to
get
move
hit
at
out
all.
of their physical body.
Now,
I'm not sure if
time
they
has
done it
come
like
to
that
finish
in the
this.
Doctor Strange comics,
reflect on your
but
stupidity
Bleach done it
and
before
die.
the
I'm
Marvel
Renji
Cinematic
Ibarra.
Universe, obviously.
You should know that I'm the one who killed you. Nice to meet you.
And I assume Bleach isn't the first one to do that sort of thing. I just haven't, or at least I don't remember anyone else doing it, other than just Doctor Strange and the MCU
Who are
and
you?
Bleach, when you just hit
My
someone
name's Ichigo Kurosaki.
and their
I'm the
spirit
one who's gonna
leaves the
beat your
body.
ass. Nice to meet you.
See, look, a good introduction. He states his name right off the bat, no nonsense of, "Oh, I'm a schoolmate who hates Soul Reapers. Grr."
A Shihakusho? Who are you? What unit are you with? And where'd you get that ridiculously oversized Zanpakuto?
Ichigo,
No, I brought this from home.
why did you come?
Yes, I see. Now I know who you are. Should have guessed. You must be the human who stole Rukia's powers!
What are you gonna do about it?
I'll kill you!
Doesn't look like you will, my man. Does this game have a grab? Oh, I forgot about that. The breaker. Yeah, what you got now, Renji boy?
I'll kill you.
Hey, question for you. What's your Zanpakuto's name?
Huh? Name? He doesn't have a name. Wait, you're saying that you named your Zanpakuto?
Really? You can't even ask your Zanpakuto what its name is. And despite that, you really think that you can fight me as an equal? You're 2,000 years too early!
Too easy. No way. You're like an open book. Dodge it if you can. That's what I'm talking about. What about?
Ah. Shouldn't Renji be fighting without releasing his Zanpakuto? Or did he release it instantly in the fight? I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, so when their bar turns red, if you press R2, you can instantly get them into this. Instead of doing like I did in the first video, which is
Slow all of a sudden. You know, I'm pretty sure that I can take you apart.
which is waiting for the game to give you the option itself.
Pressure is absolutely flooding right out of him.
Let's finish it. This ends in victory for me. What about you're pretty good. I'm still here. Now you're too slow.
Oh no!
What? This is too easy. Still got it. Gotcha. What about this?
And bam, we got him. Could you imagine if after, like, what has it been? 20 minutes, half an hour of cutscenes, I was absolutely useless in the battle. Could you imagine? It'd be terrible. Wouldn't have even been worth the wait. I think I did okay though. Oh no!
What happened? Wait. Did he get me?
I think he did, you know.
You're slow, even to fall.
Was I cut from behind? From the front? I don't know. Ow!
I think for me, the fact as well that the 1,000-Year Blood War has so much blood in the anime, and they didn't censor it. And then this, it's a game that has swords as the primary function, like, you know, for dealing damage and fighting people. And there's no blood.
Very well indeed. But the boy, he probably doesn't have a clue. I bet he doesn't even know what hit him.
It was a sword.
But still, what was that abnormal spiritual pressure of his? It's strange.
What's the matter, Renji?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I didn't need your help, though. I could have handled that one all by myself.
Come now. Even I get rusty if all that I ever do is watch.
No. Not this man.
Ichigo. Let go of me, Renji! Ichigo's...
Just
What?
forget about him. Face it, the boy is dead. Don't make things any worse for yourself by crying over a corpse. Listen to me. If you so much as lay one finger on him,
Listen to me.
they're gonna add 20 years to your sentence.
I don't
Do you know the
care.
reference?
I got Ichigo into this. It's my fault. He was killed all because of me. What's wrong with going to him?
The response to that part I said is not in English. It's a little reference, or a little
Even though your
hint for you,
punishment would end
even
up
not
being
reference.
increased,
Little
you
hint.
truly feel that you must go to this boy. Do I have that right? I understand, Rukia. This child, I see it. He looks very much like him.
I'm dead. I look like somebody? Listen, you better not keep telling the story when I'm not around. You hear?
Let go, boy.
No way. He's still able to move? Impossible. I don't understand. How can his will be so strong?
So,
You just wouldn't get it.
you must not want to keep it. That hand of yours.
Wham!
What are you doing?
You're a mere human. How dare you touch my brother's Shihakusho! You need to know your place, boy.
Isn't it Shihakusho, not Shihakusho?
What?
Let us go, brother. The boy's actions have awoken Rukia Kuchiki from a slumber and stirred me to action. Come along and bring me to the Soul Society. There, I shall humbly pay the price for my crime.
Wait! What are you saying, Rukia?
Come on. Just give up already. Stop flailing about. And die quietly like a good little boy.
Why would you even bother to sully your blade any further on him? And soon, he will breathe his last breath anyway. Come now, let us go, brother.
Wait! Rukia! Quit joking around! Hey! Look at me! Hey!
Be still! Move even 1 inch from that spot. Just one. Try coming after me. Do that, and I will never, ever forgive you.
To be fair, I think they did the right thing with this Soul Society, Substitute Soul Reaper arc by cutting out a load of the stuff at the beginning.
Think of happier times.
Because, like I said, there's a load of exposition at this point in the story.
Very well.
And if they had it all, I think it wouldn't have been very enjoyable to play through.
With 2 mere strokes, I shattered his Konpaku vitals, the soul chain, and the soul sleep, which means he's as good as dead. And if he does manage to survive, he will have no more power, no portion of your spirit energy, much less the stolen Soul Reaper power will remain. Renji.
Sir! Kaijo, release!
Kaiju number 8, release.
I can't talk.
So yeah, I think they did the right thing by removing some of the bits and just sort of condensing it down. Because obviously you want to get into the Soul Society invasion arc, you want to get into the Arrancar arc, which is a massive arc. You know, you got like... You see what I'm saying? My man puts in effort. He's not half-arsing it at all, and I love it.
Pain. Heaviness. Cold. Hurts. It really hurts.
It's so refreshing to play a game where the voice actor puts just as good a performance in the game as he did in the actual anime. Ooh, what we got here? Ah. Ah, old man. Haha. Okay. Is there going to be another one of those once you complete the other arc? Because that was all in relation to, like, what we just did to a small degree. And then the Soul Society invasion arc. There was no reference to Hueco Mundo, to the Arancas,
Like the rain.
you know, to the fake Karakura, to the Espada. It's just weird though, like with the Arancar arc, which is the third arc, it's kind of like the Cell arc. You can easily break it down into different parts. Where you got Cell, you got the androids, you can split the androids into 19 and 20 and 16, 17, 18. Oh, unfinished July Rain. Is that for finishing chapter 1? Yeah. So what I do? Is it, yes. Oh, there's a branch. So, okay, so you don't actually have to watch the cutscene. You can just skip to the fight. But we're doing a full playthrough, so I'm not going to skip any of the things. Like, I know the story of Bleach. The shit guy's back.
Assassin sent from the Soul Society. Ichigo held his own after Renji defeated Uryu, but was helpless against the Byakuya. Ichigo solicited the help of Kisuke Urahara, undergoing a 10-day training regimen in the hopes of obtaining a new power and ultimately rescuing Rukia Kuchiki. Man he met during the training.
It's so bizarre. He's an Asian-sounding guy who can't say the Asian words. It's so weird.
Power within him and regain his strength.
He's the worst of both worlds.
In the meantime, Orihime, Chad, and Uryu all underwent their own training in order to rescue Rukia. The four of them completed their training, and throughout the guidance of Yoruichi, invaded the land of Soul Reapers, the Soul Society. Each arrived with a new strength, a steel resolve, and a Sullivan bow etched in their hearts.
Vow. You know what I'm saying? This guy's the worst of both worlds, and I love it. He's clearly a guy from Asian descent based on his accent, speaking English, and he speaks English well, but then he can't pronounce certain English words, and he can't pronounce certain Japanese words. And I know he's pronouncing them wrong, because I've watched Bleach in English and a load of it in Japanese. So,
Yes, sir.
you know, the Japanese voice actors say the words differently to him. Do you want to run slower? People might think you're in a hurry if you go that speed. Meanwhile, inside the cannonball, reference to which we have no idea why there's a cannonball. They didn't mention the cannonball earlier. Or did they, and I forgot already because I was making fun of the guy.
Ichigo. He's always had that look on his face. Ever since that one rainy day.
Ah, not that one rainy day. It's worse than all the other rainy days, don't you know?
That day, 2 Soul Reapers came from the Soul Society into our world.
But we just did. We just did this bit. Why did you put this in the cutscene?
She was accused of apparently breaking a serious rule from her world, but she followed them to make sure they'd spare Ichigo.
And for more context, I suppose.
When Rukia had disappeared, everything in our world just went on.
Ah, Tatsuki's face.
Just like like it usually does.
They revealed it this time.
It was as if the girl called Rukia had never even been here. Like she never came in the first place.
Ah, that's the worst.
But it felt really weird. After all, there was no doubt that she had been a dear friend of ours.
Thank you, Orihime.
Something in Ichigo's eyes changed on that day. From then on, they showed his resolve, his wish to do something for Rukia. Seeing Ichigo like that, I found a new resolve too.
Same, actually, you know. Yeah. So we're all connected.
What a tiny patch of sky.
Seirete Prison. What was this called again? This had a name.
What's this? The sky is glowing.
What's it called?
Stay together. The cannonball melted when it hit the shield. Its wreckage is tangled.
Because it had the Seke rock.
Soon now it will swirl and disappear. If we're
It's like
separated
the penitent cell, but it had a name.
hurled in different directions by the vortex.
I can't remember. It had a name. I'm sure it did. Meanwhile, inside the cannonball.
What the? It has begun. Grab someone close to you and hold on. Don't get separated.
They didn't even mention Ganju before this. So people who've never experienced Bleach, like, who the fuck is that guy?
Chad!
Chad!
Ichigo.
Okay, listen. You won't have to hit people on your own account anymore. But in return, you have to hit people to help me.
Yes, that's right. The promise that I made you when we'd just gotten to know each other. From that day, I'd promised that I'd use my fists to help you. If you want to break into the Soul Society in order to save Rukia Kuchiki, then I promise you this too. I'm gonna fight by your side, Ichigo.
Yeah.
We trained for 10 straight days. Yoruichi pushed us, all so that we'd be able to help you out. Uryu was training too, although somewhere else far away. And now the time has come, and we've finally arrived here. But at this rate...
So what fights are they going to have us do here then? Ichigo versus Ikaku. Surely they'll do that one. Ichigo versus Renji. They'll have to do that. Renji versus Byakuya? Maybe.
Don't worry.
Ichigo versus Kenpachi and Byakuya would definitely happen.
You better think of a way to save yourselves.
Whichever ones might they do? I doubt they'll do Chad's fight with Shunsui. Or like some of the fights that Uryu and Orihime do. I doubt they'll do those. Uryu versus Mayuri, that's definitely gonna happen. Unless they put that in Uryu's little side story.
Whoa, they're shooting off in different directions.
It's weird not being Jiraiya's voice actor. I don't like it.
Captain Zaraki! We have no choice. Let's go search over there.
Let's go!
Hime. Orihime.
Sappa, turn into sand.
Close quarters combat.
You what?
Orihime. Are you alright, Orihime?
Oh.
What? Uryu.
Sorry, I'm not Ichigo. I'd say that we got pretty lucky. We landed here when there's no one else around.
Really? What luck?
I know, right?
Oh!
Be careful. You were injured in the crash. I gave you first aid with the bandage that I had.
You did? Thank you, Uryu.
I'm sorry. You used your powers to protect me. If you'd been by yourself, then you wouldn't have gotten hurt.
You think so? As clumsy as I am, I probably would have gotten hurt anyway. And then there would have been no one around to bandage me up. I probably would have fainted from the loss of blood and died.
I'm sure that's what would have happened.
Come on, we'd better get moving. Someone might have heard the noise and could be coming around to check it out right now.
You're right. And the others might be close by too.
What? It's an impact crater. But what could have made it? No bodies.
Chad.
And they're still alive.
That's what could have made it.
Let's find them. Right.
Okay. Now, what's the plan?
I ended up alone. But perhaps having things this way will prove to be more convenient.
Yeah, I reckon so too. Why not?
Phew. We're alive somehow. Hey, how long you gonna cough?
Huh? You've got some nerve talking to me like that?
Get him, Akamaru!
We ended up separated from the others.
Well, it didn't exactly go as planned, but at least we managed to land in the Serete. So I guess that must count for something.
He voices two characters that I know very well, one of them being Kiba, and I keep forgetting one or the other. I either remember Kiba or I forget Kiba. And I've forgotten the other one now. Right, if this cutscene just keeps going, I'm gonna have to pause it for a second.
Ichigo and his friends came...
Alright, 2 seconds. I really need to pee. I was hoping I could wait it out, but this cutscene just will not bloody end.
to my sister, Kukaku Shiba, looking to find a way that would allow them to get into the Serete. Ultimately, she was able to come up with a plan of action that would get it done. She put us inside a spiritual energy cannonball and shot us from the fireworks launch pad so that we could drop in from the sky above. I only tagged along in order to make sure that I could keep an eye on them. But to be honest, I really couldn't stand this guy in the Soul Reaper clothes at all. However...
Thing is, she saved my life. I still haven't been able to repay her for that yet.
He's risking his life, all for the sake of someone that he's only known for a few short months. And, well, I hate to admit it, but that actually kind of moved me. I thought that maybe there's a chance he wasn't like all of the other Soul Reapers. Still, my brother was killed by a Soul Reaper. He was a total genius. He became lieutenant in just a mere 5 years after joining the 13 Court Guard squads. He was killed by the very Soul Reapers that he believed were in fact his true friends. I was just a child, but I'll never forget the terrifying face of the Soul Reaper who dragged my dying brother to our house.
Alright, yeah, I decided to just let the cutscene play.
Actually looked happy when he thanked that Soul Reaper at the end. I really don't get it. I don't know why he would have done something like that. I can tell that he never succumbed to hating the Soul Reapers, and that he continued to trust them, right up until the bitter end. And I wanted to know why.
They showed Kukaku having a left arm there. She's missing an arm, Kukaku Shiba.
We were extremely lucky to be able to get into the Serete, but our mission here has just begun, and we're not even close to the hard part yet.
I'm sure she's missing her left arm.
What are we gonna do now? Do
But
you
it could
even
be the
know where
right
that
one.
Soul Reaper you're looking for can be found? Any idea?
Well, no idea. But frankly, the only choice that we really have now is to just start running around and look for her.
Jeez, if that's how prepared you are, you're gonna end up getting kicked out of here again in no time.
Last time they just took me by surprise.
Listen, remember that you're in the Serete now. You know what that means? It means that there are strong enemies everywhere here. That Jidambo guy is nothing in comparison.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't do the Jidambo fight.
Man, that monster gatekeeper, huh?
It has been quite a while. No one's tried to crash the Ceremon, the Spirit Gate, without a permit in a long time. At last I have a customer. So I bid you welcome, boy.
Oh, are we actually fighting? Oh, you do fight Jidambo. Well, there we go then. I assumed the first fight was going to be Ikaku. But we've done a flashback now, because this is before he fights Ikaku.
The Ryoka fell beyond the Seiremo. If they're on the other side, then we can't do anything.
Oh, 2 lieutenants, or lieutenants.
They'll have to deal with Jidanbo.
Jidanbo, the giant.
A giant? He can't possibly be human. There's just no way.
Oh, he's a giant. Weren't you listening?
What is he?
His name is Jidambo. He was chosen out of all the giants in the Soul Society for this job. This is the Hakuto Gate, and Jidambo is its gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper, huh? I get it. So, we have to defeat him to get inside.
Yes, and it isn't going to be easy. In the 300 years that he's been standing guard at this gate,
So I'm curious, how many manga sales has Shaman King had?
He must be very strong.
Because I hear Shaman King ended because the creator just like wanted it to end. Like he
Orihime, Chad, didn't you
like needed a break or something.
I have to tell you, you people have extremely bad manners. There are supposed to be only 2 people to a duel. The boy with the orange hair got here first, so he'll be the one that I'm going to fight against now. The rest of you can just wait patiently until I've smashed him.
Look, just stay there. Don't do anything at all, okay?
Huh? Why, Ichigo? That's...
Apparently it's about 35 million copies.
I think so.
What, you think? That's not
I know
good
this one
enough.
says 41 million.
Don't worry. You said yourself you don't know what kind of training I went through. But listen, I'll tell you one thing. At the start, the plan was to use the entire 10 days. I thought it'd take that long to regain my Soul Reaper powers. But I'll let you in on a secret. I managed that in just 5 days. So then, the other 5 days? What about them? What was I doing for all that time?
What were you doing?
Fighting. For 5 whole days and 5 whole nights, I went at it. Against Hatton Clogs. One-on-one. Of course, he wouldn't actually teach me anything. But I gained stamina and guts. It was tough, even for me. And now, here's my brand new power. It's my own Zanpakuto. I'll show it to you, Soul Reaper.
Let's fucking go! I just realized, yeah, they did actually skip over the whole Kisuke part.
Did I?
Seriously, you really do have exceptionally bad manners.
Such a bumpkin.
Waits for you. You say, thank you.
Grr. Alright, how's this gonna go? Fighting a oh. Alright, character control guide. Okay. Let's go! Yeah, I'll figure it out as we go along.
This is too easy. I'll cut you down. Nothing. Not so bad.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, you're not bad. All right then. At least for today, I'm not going to hold back at all.
Oh no, he's gonna get 2 axes. Hey, I blocked that. So what am I, oh, it doesn't tell me. Yeah! Get him again, Ichigo boy!
I'll kill you.
God. That ain't good.
Not so bad.
As a gatekeeper, I can't lose.
This is too easy.
Nice.
I'll end this.
Alright.
This is too easy.
Oh, no. No! I blocked the fucking first one as well.
Take this. Chitata.
I just didn't think his combo would continue. God, what that's annoying.
Sorry. I'll kill you.
Well, I got something to do off stream now, I suppose. Oh, was that just time related? Oh, there we are then. I didn't have to worry about losing health. Cool. Let's beat him quickly. I think I did. I didn't even look at the time because I didn't know that was the thing.
What?
What did Ichigo do? That huge... Oh, no way. He seriously knocked him out?
Axe. My axe. Both my axes. My axes are... They're broken. No! They're both broken!
Oh,
My
no.
axes are broken!
I don't know what to say, but I'm sorry. I guess I didn't have to break both of them.
You! Oh, you're a nice guy. So nice. The two of us are enemies. And yet, somehow, you find it within you to feel sorry for me. It's big. So big. You've got a great big heart there inside you.
Well, what can I do? I mean, you started bawling like a little baby or something.
And look at me, crying like this, weeping my eyes out over a couple of broken axes. How can I even see fit to call myself a man?
How indeed.
Utter defeat. As a gatekeeper, as a warrior, as a man, I've been utterly defeated by you. For this great expanse of time, 300 years now, I have been the gatekeeper of the Hakuto Gate. And in all that time, I have never lost before. You're the first man to beat me. You can pass. Jidanbo hereby authorizes you to pass through the Hakuto Gate.
Ah, the good old Hakuto Gate.
So can we pass through as well then?
Sure. I mean, your leader did beat me after all.
Hey!
I suppose I can't in good conscience stop you.
What? Ichigo? Our leader? No way. Are you kidding?
What are you getting mad about?
Ichigo. Is that your name?
Yeah, Ichigo Kurosaki.
You be careful, Ichigo. I don't know why you want to pass through this gate. It's not really my place to ask. But you should know that there are a bunch of mean guys in here.
Oh, mean evil beanies, eh?
All right. Well, as long as you know, that's what matters. Here, step back, and I'll open up the gate for you. It's okay. Don't be scared now. It looks much harder than it is.
Whoa!
He lifted it.
What's wrong? Why'd you stop? Something happen?
Oh.
Who the heck is that?
Oh, the captain of Squad 3, Gin Ichimaru. Oh.
Ah, the Ginichimaru. So look, what time are we on here? So we're nearly 1 hour and 40. So I'll just do. Might end up. Oh yeah, I did it in the allotted time. Real moment. What's that? Right. So I got 3 attacks, 3 alright. Uryu, Ichigo, and oh well, they do actually let you do chat. Right. I'm gonna start this one because I'm just doing them in order, and I really hope the game doesn't make me regret it by giving me like half an hour of cutscenes, because it just says Shinzo, so it's surely going to be just 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes of. Was that orange?
This won't do. A gatekeeper ain't supposed to open gates, you know.
Ain't.
Wait, what was that? What exactly did that guy do?
Golly, You can hold that gate up with just one arm. You sure are the Soul Society's strongest giant. But as a gatekeeper, I'm afraid that you're a total failure.
Squad 3, Captain. Gin Ichimaru. How careless of me. I admit that I really didn't think that someone of his caliber was going to show up. These youths have gotten stronger, that's for sure. But still, they're no match for a captain. Listen, no matter what else happens, we have to make sure we avoid engaging him.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to pick a path and follow it to the end. And I'll do Ichigo's last, because his is the main one.
The obvious thing to do, the answer staring me right in the face, was simply to open the gate for the victor.
What are you talking about? Didn't anybody tell you? A gatekeeper that loses can't open gates. Because a gatekeeper that loses has to die.
What? Oh!
Oh!
Hey, jerk face! What the hell are you doing? The fight between me and Jidambo was already over, you know? If you shove your nose into my business, then guess what? You're gonna lose it!
And they turn into Krillin.
Take care of Jidambo's arm, alright?
Okay.
Come on. If you want to fight somebody, then fight me. Only a pathetic coward would even consider butchering a defenseless giant. I'm gonna cut you up.
You're a funny kid. Aren't you scared of me just a little bit?
Be quiet, Ichigo. We must retreat for now.
I see. Then you must be Ichigo Kurosaki.
Yeah. You know who I am?
Yep. Just as I figured. That's just all the more reason for me to refuse to let you pass.
You cannot pass.
Hey, hold up. Why are you moving so far away? You gonna throw that short sword or something?
That's exactly what he's gonna do.
Short sword. This right here is my Zanpakuto.
Oh, TV will turn off. Cool your jet, says Sunshine.
Shoot him dead, Shinzo.
Aww.
Ichigo!
Ichigo! Ichigo! The gate's coming down!
Oh, they don't do the close-up.
Well, it's not really like we planned, but even so, at least we're in the Seirete.
Yeah.
It would have worked way better if you put your spirit energy into it the right way.
Oh, isn't that Gohan?
Shut up!
It's also the voice of Aizen.
While chanting that spell at the end.
Ganju, Gohan,
There's no point in
Aizen, and
we just need to
Kiba.
find out where they're keeping Rukia.
That's what it is.
Hey, what's with that look?
Because I keep forgetting that Gohan and Kiba have the same voice.
Soul Reaper? You already told me about your brother. And about why you hate Soul Reapers.
So what?
Listen, Ganju.
I am the great Ganju man.
The Soul Reaper that I'm looking for is not the type to betray her friends, or let them die without doing anything. Right. Let's go now, Ganju.
Right.
It's on! I sense clashes of spiritual pressure. They're everywhere.
1, 2, 3.
To the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre are at the door. Right. It did not betray me. Rukia imprisoned. How much time have I got? What time? Yeah, we can risk this one as well. And then when I do my next stream, if I got time over the weekend, I'll do a stream. If not, it will unfortunately have to wait until Monday.
It's been 10 days.
But then we got fights then, so it's just happy days. Well, and cutscenes leading up to the fights. But there will be fights.
What is it, Renji? Has the day of my execution been pushed forward?
In less than 14 days, you will be executed. You're moving to the Senzaiku Shishinro.
I like how they actually put in the effort to have Renji with the the visor, and now he's just got the cloth. Because he should, because that's what he had at those parts or these parts of the story. But some games can't be bothered for that. Like a load of the modern Dragon Ball games, they don't actually give you Goku with a different body. Like in the Saiyan Saga, he's not supposed to be super defined and buff.
Can you see Rukia?
It's from this Frieza Saga onwards where he gets that really muscular, defined body.
End your life.
In the Saiyan Saga, he still has the same kind of body he had during the 23rd Tenkaichi, which was more lean
You may stare out
and
that
less
window
defined.
each and every day, and while you do, you may repent your crimes. That is the reason why this
He's
is
also
called
younger.
the Repentance Palace. Your hands, please. Untie.
Oh, we get to see Hanataro Boy soon.
Lieutenant Ibarra.
If we don't see him here, it won't be until we play Ichigo again.
Now we must go.
Huh?
That guy got a good voice.
Very well. Listen, here's a tidbit of idle gossip for you.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday, it seems that some new Ryoka entered the Soul Society. There were 5 of them. A certain one of them was a Soul Reaper with a sword as tall as he was. A Soul Reaper with orange hair.
My God.
All these many days, seeing her look so alive. So it seems Ichimaru intercepted him. Could he really still be alive? Well, it was probably better that I didn't tell her that part of it.
Probably.
Hey.
Aizen.
Hello. It's good to see you, Renji. Do you have a moment for me?
Captain of Squad 5. That was interesting. Why did Renji call him Aizen and not Captain
Quite some
Aizen?
time. It's been a while, hasn't it? Just how many years has it been now since I lost you to Kinpachi? I've lost track. You're in Squad 6 now, aren't you?
That's right. What did you want to talk about?
I can't remember. Renji might actually say that in
Renji,
canon. This might be very disrespectful.
You're close to Rukia Kuchiki, aren't you?
Huh?
There's no need to hide it. I know you've been friends since your days in the Rukon district.
Yes.
Look, I'll get right to the point. In your opinion, does Rukia deserve to die?
Huh? I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you think it's strange? Her crime was the unauthorized loan of her spirit powers and an overlong absence from the Soul Society. I've never heard of anyone getting the ultimate penalty for crimes like those. On top of that, the return and disposal of her Gigai was ordered, and her stay of execution was shortened from 35 to 25 days. And of course, the use of Sokyoku for a Soul Reaper below the rank of captain is unprecedented. After everything, I can't help but think that someone is behind all of this.
Sir, Captain Eisen, just what are you getting at?
I have a bad feeling. Renji, maybe I...
So I love the character designs in Bleach. I think Bleach might overall have my favorite roster of characters based on how they look.
All captains, report immediately for an emergency captain's meeting. I repeat.
Like, it doesn't necessarily have my number one, because like I'm not sure who my favorite character is based on their look, but I love Goku, I love Madara, I love Jiraiya. Ah, here we go. So if we go back, what have we unlocked? We've got a title. Oh, that's all. But yeah, like, Bleach just has such a fantastic, just overall roster of characters, and they all look amazing. And there's so many of them, which is also why it gets props. Because you got all the Soul Reapers, you got all the humans, you got all the Fullbringers, you got all the Quincy's, and in the 1,000 Year Blood War, you get like a whole like bushel of Quincy's with new designs. You got all the Hollows, you got all of the Arrancar, you got all of the Espada, you got the Fallen Espada. Like, there's so many characters. And if you compare it to other anime, like Naruto has the 5 core villages and then a few other ones that have some characters. But there's, like, for example, with the Quincy's, by the end of the series, there's like 30 of them that have a name. There's not 30 ninjas in the Hidden Cloud Village that are named and that are important. Same for the Soul Reapers, there's even more than that. There's 13 court guards, so there's 13 of them as captains. There's 13 of them as lieutenants. Some characters are not even first or second seat and they are named. Like Ikaku is a 3rd seat, Yumichika is a 4th seat, or is he a 5th seat? You got Rukia, who's not a seated officer. So, like, you know, there's loads of characters that just... the Fullbringers, there's only 6 of those. Humans, there's probably like 10, 15 of them. But like, there's so many characters. Dragon Ball doesn't have a great deal of characters that are named and important. You got the Saiyan, like the main Z Warriors, like 11 or 12 of those off the top of my head. I could name them, but we'll say like 11 or 12. And then you got the villains. The Universe survival arc, obviously in Super, introduces a ton of characters, but most of those are forgettable. Yeah, this Kubo is so good at actually designing just a massive variety of characters. It's great. Shaman King has got some good character variety, though, to be fair. For the Shaman fight, there we go. Found the page very quickly. There's 96 characters. So there's... And this, I think, is going to be my favourite Shaman King character. The main bad guy named How. Oh, he's on the front. This guy. And it's funny, the moment I seen him, because I've not read Shaman King before, and I haven't watched all of it. I watched some of it when I was younger, but not all of it. I'm just going to click here because of the music. And the moment I seen him, it's like, oh, that guy is really cool. It's like, oh, he's like Yo, but cooler. Oh yeah, I'll show you the character roster before we go. So we got Genryusai, and these are cool things as well. They actually have costumes.
Do not hold back.
You can have him without his robe. You can have him without any, like, you know, upper body clothes. I'm not gonna wait for them all to load. You got Soifon, you got Byakuya, you got Sajin, Renji, Izuru, Mayuri, Kenpachi, Toshiro, Shunsui, Shuhei, Rangiku, Ikaku. Oh, there's no Yumichika. Renji, what's your name? Kaien, Shinji, and he's the only visored. Uryu, Chad, Ichigo, Yoruichi, Kisuke, Nell, Saya. How do you say it? Saya Zelopero? So look. Zayalopero. Grimmjow, Noitora, Ulquiorra, Tia Halibel, Stark. You got Konami, Gin, and Sosuke Aizen. So you've got a nice variety of characters, quite a load of them. DLC is adding 4 characters. I wish there was more, but then if they do a number 2 and they have the Fullbring characters plus the Quincy's and a nice selection of these as well, I could live with that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a full playthrough for the main story for the game, as well as all of the secret stories. Do they add any more? Wait a minute. My God. There's more. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the boy himself. So, oh wow, okay, so basically everyone gets a side story. See, now this is amazing. Fuck me, I'm gonna be playing this game for ages. Right, yeah. Take care, look forward to that. Like and subscribe, follow and subscribe, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now. Read Bleach if you haven't read it, it's worth your time. Wrong button. Watch it as well.